Gang, what's cracking with it, DUG gang? This your boy the Neroski. We back live and dropping another video ski. Hey man, we back at it like some crack addicts back active on this Madden 26 ski. Hey man, the Seahawks won a bowl. That could have been ours, man. That could have been ours. The CJ protected the ball, man. Hey man, I'm proud of the Seahawks though, man. I want to see how many people go use the Hawks today. I probably got like 4 or 5 games, so I'll hop on 2K and Boruto. For the Bengals? That's crazy. I think this is my first time ever seeing the Bengals.
It should be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
This could be a good-ass game. This could be a shootout. I already know this could be a shootout.
On one, ready?
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. Nice and breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
That's caught. Yoshivas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series.
Here we go.
Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, it's Burrow. Going for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
12. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
That look good.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Looking to put a drive together.
No, I forgot my charger. God damn it.
A first carry here for
You
Joe
gotta hold him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here we go. 18. Hey, one more. Oh, boy. Hey, south.
Stroud looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Oh, hey. 11.
Stroud. A throw left side, lured in by the rookie wideout. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He was a yard or 2 short. 4th down. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
Mixing up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Stroud to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
First and goal, Houston.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Next to score, Texans 7, Bengals 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. A beautiful fake. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1-1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He will find his man Chase complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit, because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are once again back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Stroud. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
1st down, Houston.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On play action, they'll throw. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Look at how, oh, right. 18, 11. Why Tony?
Back to throw, here's Stroud. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Texans 14, Bengals 13. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
It could be a good ass game, Chad. My bad, I'm quiet.
So
He got me locked in. I ain't played a nigga like me in. I ain't played a nigga like me in a minute. That's why I knew what type of game it was gonna be, because the team
taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Gun. 11, Thomas. 180. Right up. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Taking a shot for down here. And it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Open man is Yoshibas. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Burrow will throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throw left side, complete to Chase. They'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow looking to pass. And his main guy all day, Chase has another one. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. That's caught. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Texans 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Stroud now on 4th down. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Burrow on play action. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking deep here for Chase. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 30 yards. And the Texans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 coming up.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A big play looming on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Stroud to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Martz looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Stroud looking to change the play. Nixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game. 28-all.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. McPherson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Here's first and 10.
Under. 19. 19 Texas. Like Tony.
Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Damn, bro, this nigga Sting got tore up. I ain't gonna lie. That's horrible. Like, his last touchdown is nothing like, bro. A nigga put pass commit outside.
Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far.
And a nigga still ain't stopping.
For that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
I put hooks in the middle just so the outside could be covered.
I'm Brandon Gooooo. You've been watching the NFL on
Nigga just couldn't stop it.
It's a win
Like, I don't know what the hell Sting was on, bro, but that wasn't it. And it was that one fucking stop. He couldn't get a stop and he got a stop. That's all it came down to, bro. God damn. But Sting just like, he hit Jamar. Like, look, bro, Jamar Chase got 1,800 targets, bro. $20 receptions, bro. And he only dropped 3. And he had 20 receptions, bro. That shit, they're crazy, G. This nigga did, like, he couldn't do the, what's pass? 3 pass deflections. Like, can't do nothing when my best man's not stopping the nigga, bro. This shit OD. Play outside. I knew it was gonna be a zig or out route. Play outside. Put hooks in the middle. Nigga just couldn't stop him. Nigga just couldn't stop him. No straps. 20 of them bitches. Everything caught. Give it the zone, okay, but the man, that's him, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay.
Levi's Stadium in the South Bay.
Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans
Versus the 49ers.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro.
Hey, that black tub, I ain't gonna lie. That black tub is good.
From Santa Clara. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Oh, they left that bitch ass in
before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Now, Stroud. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Next to score, Texans 7, 49ers nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. They'll go across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Harris on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Watch out. Up.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. 21. Yellow.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Texas. On the quick.
Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Under. Why Tony? 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Speed left, speed left. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10. 30. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Texans 14, 49ers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now Watkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Yellow. Get set, yellow. 18, watch out.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18, watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Noel. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, 30. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes.
Good game, my boy. At least he knew, man. At least he knew, man. I said, no, walk his ass down to go score again, dog. Hey, man, say, man, what go down, man? What go down? Hey, man, say, man, what go down, man? What go down with the game, man? Ooh, on sauce.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space
What
City
go
and
down with
NRG
the
Stadium.
game,
Right
man?
next to where the old
Baltimore,
Astrodome sits
goddamn,
here
I
in
should have
Houston,
jumped off
Texas.
when I had the
Coming
chance.
up, we have a good one
Don't
for
feel
you.
like playing this
Between the
fucking
Baltimore
Baltimore right
Ravens
now.
and the Houston
Not
Texans.
right now. Damn. Like, damn. Y'all could have gave me somebody else.
And away we go from NRG
I don't
Stadium.
feel like like fight Lamar fucking Jackson right now?
First snap to see the
I
best action in this game.
don't want to do it. God damn. I just wanted to chill for my last game, man. God damn.
All right, let's get this show on
God
the road. It is first and 10. Here's Derrick
This is why I
Henry
don't
getting it on
want
the
to play
ground.
these niggas, man. I ain't finna do is run with Lamar Jackson, run with Derrick Henry, bro. They like fighting this shit, dog. Out fucking
There's
4
just sometimes
quarters.
you gotta run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said,
Fuck,
not
dog.
this time.
Shit.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
Hold on a bit,
After
baby.
using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I need a pencil. I need a pencil, dog. I need a pencil so I can write on this game trying. I'm about to fail this test. And she gonna give me all that. I gotta ask for them shit. And I ain't playing with her. If this dumb nigga don't pick a play right fucking now, I'ma be so fucking mad and slap a nigga jaw eye.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Moving for him here. Pulls out the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. He rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Finally, going to let this go deep right side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Hey, uno more. 11.
Back to throw. Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, boy.
First and 10, around to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Speed left. Hey, south. Look the hot.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Hey, uno. Why Tony? Buggy.
Stroud now on 4th down. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nike, Roger, here we go. 18, what's that?
Now it's Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Tank down the touchdown.
I can't wait till he's back next year.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you
They gave it to me yesterday. And they're going to keep it. They might hold me here, though.
Same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so.
Until
that
50.
defense proves they can stop them.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. He stopped on the run after the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Get right, man.
Their own 27-yard line.
Let's get motherfucking right.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Don't worry. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Headed out right.
Oh my gosh, I knew it was going there. They didn't let me cut up. It's fucking crazy.
Get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
That's fucking crazy.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 26 yards.
Now it's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's Saints need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's now 4th down and 1.
John Harbaugh has his call made right away. He's going for this. Running for it. It's Henry. He takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Jackson now, third and long. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll throw for it. Andrews has it, working downfield.
I don't know why you do all that, nigga. You struggle for 2 quarters to get in that bitch.
Ravens get their first point of this game just before
No,
halftime.
you got in there because you said play while I was doing adjustments, and they switched it.
Now on for the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. We'll see how they
Get to the half, man. Let's get to the half, man. You gotta stop you in the half, man.
Trying to throw on first down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So it'll be second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Stroud throwing here on first. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Ali to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Oh
All set
shit!
up. Here's
Hey, I
Lou to
forgot I
kick it
got
away.
ball in the half. I thought he got that bitch.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First they're on the ground. It's what he wants. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
From the gun, Marks gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Mikey Jackson. 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10
Speed
at
left,
the
speed left.
21-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. He'll set up the screen here for Marks. Throw to the right. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Texans first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
He gets a chunk of 4 yards. Leaves him just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans lead by 15 now.
See the difference from my easy and your hard. You struggling and you was doing all that dancing at the end. And I still scored. Then came back and scored again. Boy, this shit tastes like candy, my nigga. It's sweet like candy. Oh,
31.
wow.
First down, here's Lamar. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And this one's only going to pick up a couple of
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he can get the first down.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. A little bit of big completion.
I got 5 on it.
Knocked it away.
I got 5 on it.
Third and long for him here. It's his running back.
I got 2 on it. I wish he would have took that 4. So I could have caught my nigga C4. And 2 could have been for Mari for K2. But no niggas ain't, you know. They ain't trying to be too gangster. And I don't blame them.
When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's able to hit
I don't
Flowers
see the
caught.
problem.
Just just a couple of yards here as he heads
I
to the
got
side.
5 on
It's
it.
a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second
Yeah,
and
him
11.
wearing his tracks. He ain't gonna know well. And I mean, no well. Wait till they have their X Cycles next year. Even though they supposed to have them this year, but it's okay. They're gonna have their X Cycles next year.
That lead is within reach.
Definitely will. We really thought this is 20 years.
Back to the
You
line
know
they
they're
go.
dick
It's
eating.
second down.
Because he broke the turn. Fuck about him breaking it, nigga.
Lamar
Look
now
at
from the
what
gun.
for his team. My ball. Oh, Pitt.
Catch is made down the right
He
sideline.
got beat, Pitt.
He does
Sick.
it. Touchdown,
That's sickening,
Baltimore.
Pitt.
The Ravens
How
can
you
make
get
it a
beat?
one-score
I need to
game
see
as they
that.
trim the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just
Pitt.
can't play all zone coverage, and
I
sometimes
play
you gotta play
outside
man-to-man.
and
But with
you
a
fell
receiver
for the
with that kind of
inside move.
speed, that is
How the
scary.
fuck you do
He
that?
just made him pay.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
The Ravens will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
I don't like that Pitt.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust.
That
And they
one bit,
trusted
Pitt.
in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Finds his back, marks. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 yards on the
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Will finding his back, Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And those are the hurry up here.
Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Humphrey on the tackle. No gain on the play.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans leading by 7. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has
Hey, boy,
got
good
it.
defense right
And
there,
the
boy.
Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
That's some good defense right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's some good defense right there. That defense right there. That's what
The
I like to
Ravens
see.
in a very good
Got that
field
shit you been
position as they
saying, man.
come
I'm
up
still
first and
on
10.
that.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Jackson sacked. 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Here he is to throw. Complete to Henry on the check down. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Texans have recovered it.
Good way to recover it, baby. Good way to recover it.
Let's see how they attack
Now,
this
CJ,
first down, partner, from the 45.
CJ, we need to lock in, baby. No more picks. No more.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to the center. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And this is caught. So at a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Escapes the pocket. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Texans have recovered it. Well, I can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play, and then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
19 Texans. All right. 118. That's right.
First down, Stroud. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Deep to the left side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Robbie. Speed left. 18. That's it. Hey, uno. Buggy. 11. 19 Texans.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Caught at the 20-yard line. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18. Let's hit.
From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it at the 30.
I missed the hop.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always...
And it's a miss. It's off the mark. No good. Legion of stunned fans looking on. That would have won it, but instead, Ron, we're headed for overtime. Well, partner, we know, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win.
That was a GAME, and I'm not going to NGL.
They leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, ever, ever. And heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
I'm not going to be on that flight.
GAME 14, okay. 2 interceptions, crazy. 4 for 138, 3 for 99. Damn, I wish I could have got him one more. No, I wish I could have got him one more. But hey, guys, again, I hope y'all like this live. I hope y'all like this video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, man. If you want smoke, hit me up. We can get it off, man. Any type of shmoney. Get players lounge, we can do it. So look, like, comment, subscribe. The kid that did, we out there. We gonna be back again tomorrow to get active on it again. Hey, man!